We're continuing our training on the ChatGPT course. So, how can ChatGPT help us create a website? Well, let's start with the fact that there are special website builders which work with the help of artificial intelligence. I've given you a list of those services I know. Well, to be honest, I think that these tools can be used if you need to create a simple HTML page. If you need something more serious site, it is better to use other tools. This is my opinion. What tools do I use to create a website? For example, for a company website or some small website, I use website builders. You probably know some of them. They are sites like this: Weblium.com, Webflow.com, Wix.com, and the most famous is WordPress.org. I really like WordPress, and I'm not the only one. A lot of sites are made on WordPress, and I really love this platform. All of my sites are all made on WordPress. Well, moving on. How can we use ChatGPT to improve our site building efforts? With ChatGPT, you can find the domain you need just by specifying a niche, your niche, and it will find you an available domain. More precisely, 100 domains in your niche. That's very cool. I'll show you this in practice next. You can choose hosting. You can ask Chat to find them for you. What's best for your site? And he's doing a great job. And what else? He can find you an adaptive theme for your site. And then, what does it take to build a website? What else can Chat do? It can help you design, create HTML pages, write some code, create some design elements, create site structure, very many things. With all of this, it does very well. For example, I will show you how I created a small service. This is a word counter tool. This is a service to count the number of words in the text. And with the help of ChatGPT, I've created this simple tool. I'll show you how you can do it. It's pretty simple. So, let's move on to practice. Okay, let's get to work. I've created a special document where I'll write helpful hints for you, and you will use it in your work. I'll attach all these documents to the lessons. So, the first point is this theme. The theme for the website is WordPress. Let's ask Chat to find us an adaptive theme for a WordPress website. We'll give him this task. Recommend me a responsive theme for WordPress. And he's looking for a theme. Let's see what he offers us. He offers a few themes. It's a Divi theme and an Astra theme. I agree. Yes, Astra is one of the most popular themes for WordPress. I agree with him here. Well, that seems like a pretty good answer. Let's try again. Only now I'll use Model 4 and write him the same problem. Let's see how different his answers are. What kind of answers he will give us depending on the different models. Here he writes that there are different elements. Okay, but we're waiting for the themes. The fourth model runs a little long, so let's just wait. Well, in the fourth version, he gave us a detailed description of the Astra theme, but he didn't give us a list of themes. Still, the answer to version 3 and 5 fought me more because it gave me a list of topics, and I liked it better. Okay, let's have some other answers. We need hosting for the site. Let's ask Chat to find us a good hosting for the site. What are his options for it? What do they offer us? Bluehost? Yes. It really is one of the best web hosts in the world. That's why I agree. What's next? And then we have Hostinger. Okay. What? SiteGround? I don't know that kind of hosting, do you? Moving on. Hosting a 2. Yeah, that's considered to be a good hosting too. Next we have DreamHost. I would add DigitalOcean. Well, basically, he gave us good options and also wrote us the costs of these hosting. So thank you very much. I think he did a great job. Let's move on. I want to find a domain for my new site, and we can use prompt, domain name generator. Let's select the generator, and here we need to specify our niche. For example, we want to make a website about laptops. I write laptop, and I ask it to find the domains that will help me create a site if I want to make a laptop review site. And these are the kinds of names he offers me. There will be about 100 names in total. You can check to see if they will be free, but for now let's wait until he finds us all the names, and I'll show you that they are indeed free. I use a name registrar, Namecheap.com. Let's take one of the names that came up and see if that name is free. As you can see, this name is free to register, and you can check the other names. As you see, this name is free to register. You can check other names from this list. Most often you will have free names, but sometimes there are situations when the domain name will be a premium. That is, it will be available to you, but not at the price of registration, but a little more expensive, but still free. So this is a very good tool for finding menace. Let's move on. The structure of the site. Let's ask a question like this. We will create a new chat and ask a question like this. What will be the structure of our site for auto services company? Chat creates the structure for our future site. We will have a home page. We will have services page. We will have about page. We will have reviews page. We will have contact page. So I think he did a pretty good job of that and wrote us a good structure for our page. What else can we do with you? Let's write a request like this, and write me elements of the home page, stake that CTA, text button, and so on. Chat gives us the structure of the page. It will be very useful for those who do not know the tools to create a landing page. So, we even have a special prompt here, landing page structure. We create a new chat room and I enter this name here, then I enter the data and I enter our topic. It's laptop, and here it creates the structure of the landing page. He's already using Paine formula, and he creates us different headlines for future articles on our site. He also writes us Paine formula, what will be the structure of our site, and agree. Very, very cool. I really liked this answer. Let's set another assignment. What's next? We want to create HTML. We want to ask him to create HTML code for our homepage. So that's the kind of homepage we want to create. And he has written us the HTML code for our future page. Let's wait until he finishes it. Okay, what's next? We have to copy this code and paste some notepad. Next, We save this notepad and we open it through Google Chrome. As we can see, we have our landing page. We can also add other blocks here. For example, so that it adds the output of articles to our site. So that it adds a contact form to our site, and in this way we can expand the structure of our site. What else? For example, we can make little tools with you. I want to create a little service called the Word Counter Tool. Well, to be honest, I've already created this service and it's already working. And this is how it works. I put in some text and it counts the number of words in that text. So you can add some text here and count the number of words. You can go to this service. It's available here at this link and check how it works. How did I do it? I gave a task to ChatGPT. Please write me HTML, CSS, JS code to create the following tool, counting the number of words in the text. And so it created me these files, HTML, CSS. My website is created on WordPress. I went here to Plugins and added this plugin, which is called WP Coder. This plugin allows you to add files to the site. And there's a field, HTML, CSS, and JS code. What else? I have a green button on my site and it has a certain code. I asked Chat to add this information to the code and make my button green. Add that code to my CSS code, and it added that piece of code. What's next? Next, I put in my CSS code, and it created this short code. I created a page on the site and added the short code there. I pressed refresh and got a tool like this you've already seen. This is such a simple tool that you can also do with ChatGPT. So I've created other tools for my sites. These are various calculators, generators, and so on. I can't show you all of them in this lesson because some of my sites I don't want to show you from a security perspective. Well, that's it for now. I think you found this tutorial useful and you'll be able to use ChatGPT to create sites and services for them. That's it for now. Go ahead and watch the next lesson.